Hello, my soul friends, and welcome to your reading. My name is Emery, and today we are going to find out how you can manifest more in your life. All you need to do to receive this message is pick one of these three piles, and to help you find that message, all you need to do is meditate on each of these images, and we're going to look at each one up close. Whichever one triggers your intuition or really sticks out to you in your mind, that is going to be your message. So, pile 1 is a barn. Pile 2 is butterflies. And pile 3 is a spindle. If you need to, you can pause the video and meditate on each of the images a little bit more. But once you have your pile in mind, once your intuition has been triggered, you can go into the description and click the timestamp for your pile, or you can use the time bar to go directly to that chapter, whichever one works for you. But let's go ahead and get started and find out how you can manifest. Hello, pile 1, my barn pile. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and get started by figuring out what is your current energy when it comes to manifesting. So, universe, what is pile 1's current energy? What do you want pile 1 to know about their current energy and how it's affecting their manifestation? All right, so your first card is Blossoming Abundance. This is a good sign that you have great potential. The next card is Attachment. You are attached to an outcome. That can be a bad or a good thing. Let's get the third card to get that context. And then the third card is Man Holding a Coin. Whenever I get a male or a masculine energy in a pick-a-card reading, that usually means a person external to the person that I'm reading about. So it seems as if there is going to be some sort of helper who has the ability to help you manifest your dreams, your desires, your goals, your abundance. And you may be attached to this person. This may be a person that you care about, a person that you are psychologically connected to. And because of these three cards, it seems to be a positive relationship. So someone you have a relationship with or someone who is looking out for you, this could be a person who may not be someone you're close to, but who has influence over you, such as a boss or a teacher, a landlord. But it does seem as if there is really positive energy here that can really help you manifest. There is just so much potential. So let's go ahead and figure out what your true desire is when it comes to manifesting. See if it matches your current energy. See if there's something you need to know. So, universe, what is pile 1's true desire when it comes to manifesting? What is their true desire? What is the detail to this? All right, your first card is Three of Inspiration. This is also the Three of Wands. This is a sign of expansion, of possibility, of potential, of really knocking down the dominoes and seeing what's going to happen. So you kind of want to manifest whatever is possible, and maybe not necessarily something that truly matters to you. So you could have a lot of potential, a lot of ability to manifest, but you may be putting it towards things that don't really matter to you, or you're even trying to manifest things which can be destructive or really obstructive of your life. Even if it's like a good thing, maybe you're manifesting an opportunity that will take you away from what you really desire. So you are successful at manifesting, but are you manifesting the right things? Do you want to manifest the right things for yourself? The next card is the Nine of Emotions. This is my Law of Attraction card. This is a good sign that You do want to manifest your deepest desires, but perhaps you're holding yourself back. The Nine of Emotions is almost reaching fulfillment, almost getting what you want. I think you are either trying to manifest shortcuts or you're manifesting what you think you should want, but not necessarily what you truly want, what you truly desire. Now we have the Nine of Voices reverse, also the Nine of Swords reverse. This is about a release of anxiety. I do think you are trying to manifest good feelings, trying to manifest comfort. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing at all, but perhaps the things that you are trying to manifest and the reason why you have this attachment is that you are attached to an outcome of comfort, maybe even to an outcome of dependence. You are hoping this person will step in and make your life easier. But it could be setting you up to where you can't manifest for yourself anymore, but you are creating an environment to where it's comfortable. There's nothing wrong with it, but it may be restricting to you. The next card is Awakening. This is a powerful card. This is a card of really good judgment. This is a card of intense spiritual power, and you do have just this amazing ability to manifest more than you've ever dreamed of. But I'm definitely seeing in your spread that you are holding yourself back. You are manifesting things that aren't truly of value to you, even though you actually have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you desire. And then your last card for this question is the Seven of Inspiration, also the Seven of Wands. This is about being in a high position and having to defend yourself. It is a bit of a stressful card. I think you are afraid of success, and that seems like such a cliche thing to say. That seems almost like an excuse you hear from other people for why someone fails, but I do think you look at what you truly want in life and you're looking at what would result from achieving that, and you think, I don't know if I really want that, or I don't know if I can handle that. For example, someone may want to be a pop star, but they look at all the stress that people like Justin Bieber or Chappell Roan are going through, and they're thinking, I don't know if I can handle that. So I do think that you are able to manifest your deepest desires, but you are selling yourself short. You are depending on other people. You may actually be trying to manifest a comfortable environment where you hope someone else keeps perpetuating good luck for you. This would be like a woman or a man who has like a goal for their life, but they want to get married and really depend upon their spouse to take care of them. And it's probably something they would like because they would be in love, they would be in a comfortable environment, but there'd be something else they'd want. And even though that's not a bad life, they'll always wonder, could I do more? And honestly, the best well-adjusted homemakers that I've seen seem to have like a business on the side. So I do think I want you to be aware of, you need to be a little bit more ambitious. You need to want the things that you want, and it's okay to want comfort. It is okay to want help, but don't sell yourself short and allow yourself to want the thing that's most important to you, even if it seems hard, even if it seems like it comes with some troubles along the side. So let's figure out what's helping you. Universe, what's helping pile one? What is their aid? Perhaps more information about this man holding a coin. Let's see what is helping you. So your first card here is the Hierophant reverse. This is about disorder or chaos, and I think there is some sort of destruction or disorder or randomness that's making your life a little bit chaotic, but it's actually showing you that it's okay that if things aren't safe, it's okay if things are a little bit chaotic. And I think your desire to push the dominoes and see what happens is actually your inner self saying you don't want things to just be comfortable. you want to really take risk and pursue your dreams. So that kind of like destructive energy that you have, it's actually helping you see that you can do things, that you should be trying to take risks, that you should be really pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. The next card is the Magician reverse. This is about not being able to manifest or not having everything you need. And I think the universe is trying to prevent you manifesting your comfortable state, trying to prevent you from manifesting super duper ease, just because the universe is saying, hey, you need to not be so attached to this life of comfort and instead attach yourself to your dreams. So you are probably experiencing obstacles because the universe is trying to get you to reevaluate what you're trying to manifest and make sure that you are manifesting the things that matter most to you. So the whole reason why you're not succeeding right now is actually the universe saying, hey, you should be wanting more for yourself than you're actually aiming for right now. You are selling yourself short. Your third card is the Nine of Inspiration. This is also the Knight of Wands. This is a card of spirit guides. This is a card of feeling a little bit beat down, but you're about ready to go into the final battle. You're about ready to take on more responsibilities. And in your spread today, I am sensing that your spirit guides, spiritual energy, are really working overtime to help you be empowered, to help you manifest. And you just need to trust them. You need to believe that there are beings on your side because you can manifest, you can overcome the obstacles, and maybe the obstacles are actually interesting. Maybe the difficulty that this Seven of Inspiration card is indicating, where you are in this high position but you have to defend it, maybe it's not that scary. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe you are more competitive than you think you are, and you'll like the chase, you'll like the struggle. It's going to give you meaning and purpose. Now, let's see what's going to be blocking you. What is actually causing you problems? I think we already have some idea of what's blocking you, but let's get some more details or emphasis. Universe, what is blocking pile 1? What is causing them problems? What is being an obstacle in their way to manifesting? Your first card is the Queen of Inspiration reversed. Now this could be a sign that there is some sort of woman in your life who is blocking you. That is a possibility here, but it could also be you. Your inner desires are causing you problems. Specifically the desires that aren't enough, the desires that are you selling yourself short, is what is causing problems. An exercise I really want you to try when you are done with this video, or you can pause it right now, is to really journal on this prompt. What is something that I think I want, but I only want it because it seems easy? And then really think about that, really write about that, and then analyze why you are choosing the easy path instead of what you want instead. The next card is the Two of Voices reversed. This is about not being as intuitive or not being able to make a decision. I don't think you trust yourself. I don't think that you trust your options. I think you're a little bit afraid, and I think that makes sense. You are looking at the life of ease and you're looking at the life of struggle, and you think you should pick the life of ease because obviously everything should be good 100% of the time, but that's not actually true. Sometimes you need a little bit of struggle. Sometimes you need a little bit of difficulty. It makes life worth living, and I think you may need to stop comparing those two realities and instead put more emphasis on doing things for the plot, being the main character in your life, going on a quest, and accepting that things are going to be difficult along the way, but there is a purpose and you are trying to achieve something. So definitely try to live your life as if you are trying to be interesting rather than living a life without any any conflict or a struggle, because without a conflict or a struggle, there's no resolution, there's no happy ending. It's just kind of like blah and boring, right? So definitely live for the plot, be the main character, go on your quest. Your third card is the Two of Materials reversed. You are trying to do too many things at once. Obviously, you are trying to balance a life of ease and balance the life of struggle, but I also think you are taking on too much. I have heard that sometimes the reason why people are suffering from mental illness or mental, like, being ill at ease is their life is too complicated. They are focusing on too many different things. They are making too many different choices, and it's just causing them a lot of heartache and trouble. So I want you to really simplify your life. And this isn't just about having like a minimalist wardrobe or a minimalist home. What is something that you can do to make your life easier? Are you trying to make too many meals at once, like too many meals throughout the week? Can you make it easier? Can you meal prep? Or are you trying to do too many projects at once or too many hobbies? Like really figure out where you are making the most decisions in your life and pare back those decisions. Try to be on autopilot a little bit more, and I think it'll make your life a lot easier, and that will really help you to manifest. So now what I want to do is figure out what actions you can take using the Spellcasting Oracle to help improve your chances of manifesting. So universe, what is something that pile one can do to manifest better? What are actions they can take? What is something pile one can do to manifest better? Your first card is life purpose. You need to figure out what your life purpose is, or if you don't have one, if you don't think you can figure out what it is in the near future, just find a temporary life purpose. I remember when I was in high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. My grades were terrible. I had no reason to live, and just one day I decided, you know what? I am going to work on being a nurse. I didn't end up being a nurse, but because I had a goal, because I had a life purpose, I was able to reorient my life and my actions in pursuit of that goal. So try to find your life purpose or embrace your life purpose. And if you can't find one, if it just seems like a really big Herculean task, just pick a life purpose for the next few weeks, the next few months, the next few years that you can pursue to try to give your life direction. That will really, really help you. The next card is truth. You need to live a life of truth. You can't live a life of dishonesty. And obviously this means telling the truth to the people in your life, and it also means not lying to yourself. I think that's a given. That's obvious seeing this card, but this is also about living a truth, right? Sometimes we may find ourselves doing things or acting in certain ways that aren't true to ourselves, and you need to look at your life. Are you doing something because you feel like you have to, but you don't have to, and it's just causing you problems? That could be part of the two materials from earlier where you are taking on too much. Your life is complicated. So ask yourself, where does it feel like you are not being yourself, you are not living in your truth, and try to really push that out of your life. Live as honestly and sincerely as you, as your identity as possible. The third card here is freedom. You need to be free from the cage that you have put yourself in. And when I say that, I think you are restricting yourself. Obviously, you are restricting yourself in terms of what you want to manifest, but I think you are also restricting yourself in other areas. You are setting artificial limitations that don't make sense, that aren't realistic. For example, sometimes people will say that they can't go and do something fun because it just seems wrong, but there's actually nothing wrong with it. A really good example would be maybe a parent says that they can't go to a concert because they're older and they don't want to they don't want to have fun that their kid can't take part in, or they don't want to be unserious. Something like that is a really good example of not being free and true to yourself. So figure out what is something in your life that is restricting you, that doesn't actually make any sense, that doesn't actually matter, and go ahead and give yourself permission to have that fun, to live in that liberation. Your fourth card is fertility. So the first card we pulled today was about abundance, and this is a sign that you are able to succeed. You are able to manifest. I am seeing nothing in your spread today that suggests a true blockage to manifestation. It's all mental. It's all the universe trying to prevent you from manifesting something that doesn't matter to you. But fertility is very personal. It's very emotional. It brings to mind like a baby, right? And with babies, a mother nurtures them in their womb for like 9 months, and then they raise them for like 18 years or longer. And I really do think that you need to nurture, you need to care about what you are trying to manifest, because if you don't care about it, you aren't going to be able to live up to the fertile abundance that you're able to manifest. And I do think this is also a sign that you are actually able to manifest to a greater degree than you think possible. This could be a sign for those of you who are infertile, you can have a baby. For those of you who can't find love, there is love for you out there. For those of you who feel you can't make enough money, the money is going to be there. But you have to really trust yourself. You have to trust your goals. And law of attraction is really good here, but specifically, other than scripting, I think affirmations would be really, 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 really good for you. You could write your own affirmations. You could get like card decks of affirmations. You could do meditations, but you really need to reprogram your mind, and that way you can tell yourself and you can believe that you can actually achieve the things that you want to achieve. So really focus on affirmations. Now let's see what your likely outcome is right now. If you took no other actions, if you completely ignored every advice in this reading, what is your current outcome likely to be? Your first card is family. So there is this sense that you are going to be very comfortable, that you are going to have a good like local environment, which again is not a bad thing, but I do think you're more focused on comfort and you are selling yourself short. The second card is career. You are very focused right now on succeeding financially. And then the third card is passion. So I do think you are trying to reconcile your ability to manifest, your desire for comfort and success, and trying to make it in alignment. I do think you are on the precipice of figuring out all these difficulties that were highlighted in your spread today. I like seeing that. This means that the path forward to getting what you want and making sure that you manifest what truly matters is already incredibly likely to happen for you. You just need to really focus on your true desires, doing your affirmations, and not restricting yourself in a way that makes your life worse. So let's go ahead and end today with 2 cards from the Energy Oracle for how you can keep leveling up, how you can go beyond all this wonderful manifestation that we are seeing today. How can you really empower yourself to be truly extraordinary? Universe, how can pile 1 be extraordinary in leveling up their manifestation? What can they do to manifest more? So your first card is all tied up, and we are seeing this woman in lights, kind of like a UFO head. And I do think that while you should avoid restrictions that limit you, I do think simplifying your life, really focusing on just a few things at a time, maybe even one thing at a time, will help you to push out all the extra baggage that you may be experiencing right now and just focus on what really matters and reprogramming your mind to really manifest that one thing that you really care about. The next card is victory. Okay, I'm really getting a sense here of competition, of really enjoying the chase. I think you need to be in competition, a friendly competition, and really see that success is something that is fought for, something that is labored for. And sometimes it's obvious who you are competing against, but sometimes you need to compete against yourself. And this could be in setting deadlines or goals and trying to get your personal best. For example, a lot of people who are in track, they will have something called a personal best where they are trying to beat their last time. And that's something you can do is look at your previous success and then try to beat that. If you don't have someone that you can compete against when it comes to manifesting your goals, compete against yourself. Can you succeed a little bit quicker than last time? Can you get a little bit more than last time? And that will really, really help you. And when it comes to restricting and focusing, this is basically your finish line, right? Have your finish line in mind, have your personal best goal in mind, and then try to really compete against yourself to cross that finish line sooner than you did beforehand. So overall, pile one, I really love your spread today. It's very, very positive. Everything that I'm seeing that was negative are things that you have control over, are things that just require you to reprogram your self-doubts and really believe in yourself and really focus on what you want. It's really amazing. I am super excited for you being able to manifest things in your future. So be sure to let me know in the comments what is something you would like to manifest. That way I can send you good luck. Otherwise, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more in the future. And I can't wait to see you again. Hello, pile two, my butterfly pile. Welcome to your reading. We are going to go ahead and get started by figuring out what your current energy is right now using the Energy Oracle deck. That way we can figure out what is influencing the way you can manifest. So, universe, how is pile two's current energy? What is going on there? What is pile two's current energy? All right, your first card is Happy Family. It seems like you have a really positive local environment, or you will soon, and that's going to really help you to manifest. It could also make you a little too comfortable to aim for anything though, so be aware of that. The next card is the Sun. This is a card of creativity, of happiness, of optimism, so really wonderful things. It's also related to fertility, which is connected to family. And then your third card is Door to Romance. So I am getting a very, very strong indication in your spread that your current energy is most in alignment with domestic bliss. So falling in love, starting a family, maybe buying a house, maybe redecorating your house, all of those current things, that is what you're going to be able to manifest the best. Now, if you're not a traditionalist, this could manifest as meeting someone new, or moving in with someone, all those wonderful things. So really good home domestic energy is your best energy to manifest right now. But let's go ahead and see what your true desire is. Does it work with this current energy right now, or is there something else that you are wanting instead? What is your true desire? And we are going to figure out what that is with the Muse Tarot. Universe, what is pile two's true desire when it comes to manifesting? What is their true desire? All right, your first of 5 cards is the Four of Inspiration. This is a card of celebration, of joy. It can also be a card of marriage. So it does seem as if your desires and your current energy are in alignment when it comes to positive, happy things close to you. And if you are someone who doesn't have these things right now, this is just a sign that you are now able to manifest it. The next card is the Four of Emotions reversed. This is about accepting something that was previously rejected. So for some in this pile, you may have decided that it wasn't time to pursue romance, to start a family, to move in with someone, to buy a house, but now you're going to start reconsidering that. There could be something going on in your life that's making these sort of things possible, or maybe there's a special someone that you're attracted to. But it does seem like whatever were your no's to this domestic bliss before, that is changing right now. Things are really brightening up and getting better and more positive for you when it comes to that area of your life. Ooh, the third card is my favorite card. It is the Ten of Materials. This is about a tangible manifestation of family, health, legacy, career, wealth, a whole bunch of wonderful things. It is basically the physical manifestation of this happy family card. It is physical proof that that is happening. So there's going to be some sort of tangible proof in the near future, because there's just this happy alignment between your current energy and your true desire of making all of these things happen. So that is just wonderful. It's a really good indication that all this positivity here is super possible and likely, not just possible, but likely. The fourth card is the Page of Emotions reverse. This can be considered a nasty surprise, or perhaps there is a person in your life, or maybe even you, that doesn't know how to handle all of this strong emotional energy, because there is quite a lot of strong emotional energy. I think you may be confused why you are wanting these things, or why it is suddenly possible to have these things. You may be questioning yourself. You may be thinking, should I reject it again? But I don't think you should. I think you should trust that there is some part of you that wants whatever this happy domestic bliss is going to come true, and it's going to be a very positive manifestation of that. So your true desire, your current energy, just really good alignment there. And you're just a little scared. You're afraid of it because it's new, or it's the next step and you're not sure you can make such a commitment, because there is a bit of commitment here, whether it is falling in love, starting a family, buying a house, starting a new creative project, because that is indicated here. You may be afraid that once you start it, you're going to have to stick to it, and you're afraid, are you going to like it in the future? But I think you are. I think you may be a little scared, but you don't need to be scared. It's going to be okay. You're going to really enjoy this. The fifth card is the Two of Inspiration reversed. You didn't plan for this. You didn't plan for this particular manifestation of whatever this is. Your current energy and your true desire, it's sudden. It was not planned for. And this opportunity to manifest this energy, you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to make use of it. And I think that's why you're a little bit scared. You're seeing all this positivity, or you will soon, and you're scared of that goodness. You're scared that either you don't deserve it, or you don't trust that this good thing is happening to you, but you should trust it. Things are working out in your favor. It's just really new and scary because it's new, not scary because you're not going to get it, you're not going to be able to have it. You are going to be able to have it. So let's figure out what's helping you out right now. What is helping you manifest this wonderful domestic bliss, personal bliss, this really great energy that I am seeing for you? Universe, what is helping pile 2 to manifest this? What is helping pile 2 manifest this wonder? Your first card here is the Queen of Inspiration. Now, this could be you. This could be your own fertility, your own ability to manifest or abundance. It could also be some sort of woman in your life, someone who is helping you, who is assisting you. For some of you who are single and you're interested in women, it could be a sign that you are going to meet someone. If you are starting a family, it could be a sign that a female family member is able to help you, or really anyone who's super nurturing is going to be able to help you take care of those kids. It could also be a sign of fertility, but it's not just like assistance. It is someone who is really supportive of you, someone who is really going to help you manifest this. This is someone who is really on your side, whether it is your inner self or someone close to you. They are totally in your corner. The next card is the Hanged Muse. This indicates having to make a sacrifice, but a happy sacrifice. Understand that whatever this good thing is, it is a commitment. It is also probably a responsibility, whether it is being responsible for loving another person, for a new house, for a child, maybe a new creative project. And it does mean that the time you're going to put into this will need to be sacrificed from something else in your life. You may need to let go of some sort of hobby or leisure activity that isn't as meaningful to you. That doesn't mean giving up a cherished hobby. It might mean scrolling less on your phone, something like that. Try to get rid of things that don't mean as much to you. That way you can make the proper sacrifice to get what truly matters to you instead. The next card is the Six of Emotions reversed. This could be a sign that you are rejecting the past. I do get this indication that you aren't going to look at this happy future as some sort of manifestation of things in the past. You aren't going to repeat negative patterns, nothing like that. You are seeing this beautiful future as a new portal into wonder, into happiness. And I want you to trust that this newness, this thing that seems a little bit alien for you, it's all good. It's all meant to really make you appreciate your future and your potential. So that's really, really exciting actually. So don't be afraid of the past because you are going straight into the future. Now let's figure out what's blocking you right now. What is an obstacle to you? Let's figure out what is in your way so you can hopefully challenge it. I don't think whatever is in your way is going to be too difficult for you to defeat. This is a pretty positive spread so far. All right, the first card is the Eight of Voices reverse. This is about freeing yourself from restriction. I do think you are going to be a little bit loose. You are going to be a little bit, I don't want to say irresponsible, but not fully contained. You are going to be really jubilant. You are going to be really, really happy, but you may be a little bit unfocused. For example, when someone is falling in love, they may be so focused on their love life that they let everything else in their life suffer a little bit. And because of that, they may not advance as much in their career, or if they are pursuing a wonderful creative project, they spend so much time in their flow state that other things are suffering. So just be aware that while this wonderful domestic bliss is manifesting, other areas of your life may not have as much attention. So you're going to want to review those areas every few weeks to every few months for the next year or two to make sure that you aren't letting anything fall by the wayside. The next card is the Ten of Voices reversed. This is about overcoming ruin and your life getting better. So far, these two negative cards are actually quite positive, and I think you may just be a little bit scared that things are going so well that you are afraid it's only going to get worse from now on, but that's not true. This card is indicating that things are just going to get a lot better, but I do think you are going to be someone who compares your current life to the past, and you're probably going to be a little bit scared. You're probably going to assume the worst possible thing is just around the corner, but that's just in your mind, it's not actually happening. Things are really progressing quite nicely for you when it comes to manifesting in this domestic bliss area or creativity. Your third card is the Ace of Emotions reversed. This is about being a little bit upset about this new thing, right? I do think you are worried. Like, even though everything in your spread indicates things are progressing nicely, I do sense fear. I do sense concern that it's not really going to be yours, that you're not going to be able to keep it. And one thing you may want to do is ask yourself if you are dealing with some attachments to negativity in the past, and do you need to talk to someone, maybe a family member or a friend, to really work through that. Maybe you need to do some journaling or shadow work. Some of you may want to talk to a therapist or some other professional. That way you can really go over things. And I do want you to know that even though you do seem to have these fears locked inside of you, they are just fears, and you are going to overcome them. You are going to emotionally process this and be able to really enjoy this wonderful manifestation that seems fated to happen for you. Now, what I want to do is pull 4 cards from the Spellcasting Oracle to figure out what actions you can take to really make the most of this situation. So, universe, what are some actions that pile 2 can take to really manifest this wonderful situation? What can they do to manifest to make the most of their beautiful situation? What are some action steps they can take? All right, your first card is Justice. Make sure that you are doing the right thing, that you are really enjoying good karma. I think this is a good sign that things are going to go generally well for you, but make sure that you aren't burning any bridges along the path. Sometimes, for example, someone will be so focused on their new romantic relationship that they don't spend time with their family or friends, and then they really just close themselves off to all the other wonderful things in their life. So really ask yourself if you are acting in a way that is befitting someone like you, that is good behavior, because if not, you need to adjust that. Now, I think you are going to do that, but just make sure that you are acting like a good person and things are going to really work out for you. The next card is career. You do want to pay attention to your career. Now, I think if your creative project is related to your career, this isn't a concern for you, but for everyone else, if your domestic bliss is connected to romance, starting a family, your house, then you need to realize that you're going to be so focused on those areas that you may cause your career to suffer a little bit. Remember, you're being a little bit loose here. And so what I want you to do is make sure that you have a career goal, or that you are reflecting on the actions in your career, because I am sensing that there is the potential that you could act not unethically, but maybe a little bit sloppily, just because you're so happy with the other things in your life. Now, if you are okay with your career suffering a little bit and you just really want to focus on all those wonderful things that are manifesting, that's okay. But if your career really matters to you, you're going to want to do a review or reflect or ask your boss if there is something that you're not paying attention to. That way your career isn't suffering. The third card is transformation. You are going through a major moment in your life, or you will soon, and this is going to be very good. You're going to have really good feelings. Obviously, you are going to emotionally transform as you are dealing with that doubt that you're having, but I do think you are going to change as a person over the next year or two as these wonderful things happen. And because of that, you are going to be a really different person. You are going to have a different view on life. You are going to really just be like really, really good. But I think you need to recognize that who you are today isn't going to be who you are a year from now. And if you accept that, if you understand that's going to happen, you are going to be aware that your behaviors today isn't going to be identical to what you're going to do in the future. And also be aware that you are changing, that what you decide, what you commit to today may not be what you're going to commit to 3 months from now. So you are changing, and it's really, really wonderful. So if there's something you're afraid to do today, or you don't have confidence to do today, you're probably going to have confidence to do it in the near future. The next card is healing. You are healing. You are really improving. You are letting go of some negative things in the past. We did talk about potentially doing shadow work or therapy. We did talk about worrying about your past and comparing to your past, but I really think focusing on healing any lingering wounds, whether they're big or small, is going to help you to manifest the best version of this domestic bliss that I am seeing in your energy right now. So what I want to do now, the last thing, or actually we have 2 more things that we're going to do. I want to figure out what is the likely outcome if you didn't listen to any of the advice in the spread today. If you just completely ignored everything, what are you already leaning towards? So universe, what is pile 2 already leaning towards when it comes to manifesting this domestic bliss? What are they leaning towards? What are they going towards? Ooh, this is fun. The first card is family. So yes, this energy that you are connected to, your true desire that's in alignment, it seems like it really is going to happen. There isn't something that is blocking you. You are basically going towards that manifestation at 1,000 miles per hour. Now, obviously, this doesn't necessarily indicate you're going to start having a baby. This is just an echo of the domestic bliss we talked about earlier. It could be having a family, it could be building a house or buying a house, it could be falling in love, it could be starting a creative project, but the success is echoed here. You are likely to achieve it, even if you ignore all the advice today. The next card is forgiveness. I think you are going to forgive yourself of the pain, of the circling the drain you've been doing, because you are comparing, you are really being mentally exhausted and anguished by things in the past, but it already seems like you are either doing the work to improve or that you are going to get the help you need to recover and to be the best version of yourself. The third card is willpower. You are very powerful, you are very competent, and you are going to succeed. I do think this is a very self-directed manifestation. I do think this isn't just something that's going to happen to you. I think you are going to transform to be a more confident and able person. And because of that, you are going to pursue the opportunities that show themselves to you and manifest what it is that you desire, which is to fall in love, start a creative project, have a family, buy a house, whatever that is for you, whatever are those options, you are going to be able to pursue that and manifest that and acquire that. Now, the last thing I want to do today is figure out how you can take all this wonderful energy, all this wonderful manifestation, and not only keep doing it, but really level up from this wonderful place. So, universe, how can pile 2 level up their current and future manifestation abilities? What can pile 2 do to level up? What is it they can do to level up? Your first of two cards is the Thinking Woman. And again, usually when I get women in my cards for a pick a card, it reflects the person I'm reading about, whether they're a woman or a man. This is a strong sign that your ability to plan, your ability to envision what you want is the reason why you are going to be able to keep succeeding. So really trust your mental abilities, your ability to visualize the future, because that is what's going to help you to succeed and to keep manifesting. The next card is Woman Holding a Heart. Really not only trust your ability to visualize success, but also trust what it is that you truly want inside, what it is you desire, because I think your ability to desire something is part of your power to succeed in manifestation. And this card is also a really strong indication that you have a powerful capacity to receive and give love, because obviously this domestic bliss I'm talking about is very heart-centered, and I think that you deserve love, and I think you're going to keep getting all of those wonderful things and even greater abundance in some way. So don't think that you're just going to only manifest love or only manifest a creative project. You're probably going to manifest more than one of those areas. So that's really, really exciting. I love this spread for you. I am really pulling for you to have everything that you want. Be sure to let me know in the comments. What are your dreams for the future? I would love to send you blessings and good luck. Otherwise, if you resonated with this reading, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. You can also go down into the description of the video for links to my socials, to my Ko-Fi to tip, or to book a private reading with me. Otherwise, Pile 2, I wish you many blessings, and I can't wait to see you again. Hello, Pile 3, my Spindle pile. Welcome to your tarot reading. Today, we are going to go ahead and get started by looking at your current energy with the energy oracle cards to figure out what is the background, the influence on what you can manifest. So, universe, what is Pile 3's current energy? What is influencing their ability to manifest? What do they need to know right now? Okay, your first of three cards, anxiety. It seems like you are worried, that you are concerned, that you are perhaps afraid. Now, anxiety is often a bad thing. It can be a good thing if you channel it correctly, because it can motivate you, it can cause you to focus, but there does seem to be a little bit of negativity here, and that can be harmful when it comes to manifesting. You could accidentally attract something negative to you. The next card is appreciation. There is this appreciation of something in your life. There is this positive feeling towards something. Maybe your anxiety is feeling like you don't deserve this good thing, or that you almost worship or idolize the thing that you're appreciating, and you're creating a distance between you and that thing. Your third card is the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This is I believe the throat chakra. And this is a sign that you aren't really certain how you can attract something, how you can use your words, use your abilities to manifest things. You are afraid. And I do think of the Annunciation here. In Christianity, the Annunciation is when the Archangel Gabriel descended and told Mary that she would bear Jesus. And I do think you are expecting some sort of intervention, and I do think there is going to be a divine intervention, but you will have to agree to this intervention. You will have to see yourself as worthy. You will have to accept that you have a divine mission. So while you do have anxiety and you do have appreciation, I think you may not fully understand that the energy in your life is pushing you to do something extraordinary and something amazing when it comes to manifesting. So let's go ahead and use the Muse Tarot to figure out what your true desire is. Does it match your current energy? Is it against your current energy? Let's figure it out, because that's going to really influence how you can manifest. So, universe, what is pile 3's true desire right now? What is pile 3's true desire? The first of 5 cards is the Two of Emotions reversed. This is feeling as if you aren't paired very well with someone or something, feeling as if you are uncommitted. This could be a sign that you fear that a relationship in your life either isn't going to work out or that you won't be able to find love. So you are in a fear state, you're in an anxiety state where you think you can't manifest something, even though your true desire is to manifest something when it comes to relationships, when it comes to commitment, when it comes to positive emotional feelings. The next card is the Emperor reversed. This is a sign that I think someone in your life, most likely someone in your life, is causing you trouble. They are turning your world upside down. They are causing chaos and disorder. And I think you want that person out of your life. I think you are looking towards something in the distance with appreciation. And I think you are hoping that you get this divine intervention because you want to be free of whatever this negativity is, whatever is causing your anxiety. The third card is the Two of Materials reversed. This is feeling like you have too much on your plate. There is definitely a lot of reversals in your true desire, and I think that's a sign, not so much that you want something, but you want to be freed from something. So I definitely think you want to be freed from worries, freed from having to do too much, freed from just stress and anxiety. The fourth card is the Strength card. You want to be strong. You want to be strong on the inside. You want to be emotionally whole. And with the Strength card, there is this lion, this inner beast. I think you are afraid that all this negativity that is in your life where you fear will be soon, maybe you're remembering the past, you are afraid it is warping who you are. You are afraid it is making you worse than you have to be, but you do want to get better. You do want that divine intervention to basically reset the playing field for you so that way you can be in a better situation going forward. The fifth card is the Nine of Emotions reversed. I think you don't want to have to wish for things. I don't think you want to have to be in a life where you have to keep hoping, keep working towards something. I think you want one and done. For example, sometimes people want a future where they have to keep struggling or they have to keep fighting and they enjoy that. But I don't think you want that. I think you want something easier, something where you don't have to fight as much. And that's not saying that you'll never have struggles or challenges in your life, but right now you need relief. Right now, what you truly desire is to finally rest your weary head, be a strong person, and be connected to an emotionally positive relationship. And this is working with your current energy, the current energy in your life. I think you are wanting the best for yourself. You are wanting to get over that anxiety. And the Archangel is going to, or whoever represents the Archangel, is intervening because they know you need help. So I think your spirit guides, perhaps a guardian angel, is going to intervene in a way they don't normally intervene because you need help. You need assistance. You need your life to get better, and it is time for that to happen so that way you can manifest a better future for yourself. I don't think you're really in a position right now to where you can truly manifest things until you manifest a better overall situation for yourself. So let's figure out what's helping you with the Muse Tarot. What is going on? What is assisting you? What is helping pile 3? What is aiding them? Universe, what's aiding pile 3? All right, the first card here is the 10 of Materials. You have a life mission. You have a legacy you need to create. There is some tangible effect you need to have in the universe. So you are fated to have a better life. You are fated for things to get better. And the 10 of Materials does have a relationship element. So this is a sign that you will have a positive romantic life, a positive family life, or a positive community life. Perhaps all those things. Things need to get better in your local environment, and the Archangel or whoever represents them is going to make sure that happens. Some of you may find that your relationships are going to be more supportive. They are going to help you out more than they were previously, but for those who don't have those connections are going to come into your life soon. The next card is the 8 of Materials reversed. You aren't going to have to work very hard. You aren't going to have to be very precise. There is definitely a passive element to your spread, and while I don't normally like to see like passive energy when it comes to manifestation, I think you need things to be a little bit easier for you right now. You need more intervention, and it definitely seems like the universe is going to take some of the weight on your shoulders and bear it themselves, so that way you don't have to do as much, because you are at your limit right now. You need to relax. You need someone else to do all of the heavy lifting. The third card is the Chariot reverse. So yes, I am seeing that you don't have to make progress yourself. It's not that there isn't going to be progress that's made, but I am seeing that you don't have to take action for things to change in your life. So much is happening for you to improve your life. There's going to be a lot of assistance in the spiritual realm, in your relationships. If you feel like they're not initiating that help, your family, your friends, your community, whoever is around you, you can ask for help, and I believe they're going to start helping you. But I am certainly seeing a strong indication in your spread today that it's not on you to act to manifest. It is going to be intervention from other people, other spiritual beings, and they're just going to help you out. It is time for you to receive instead of you giving or acting. It is time for you to receive. Now let's see what is blocking you, what is challenging you, what is obstructing you. Universe, what challenges is pile 3 having to deal with right now? What are they struggling with? The first card is the 9 of Voices reversed. I think one of the things that's going to really bother you, and it's going to be odd for you, is the 9 of Voices reversed is about a release of anxiety. And I think as you feel more at ease, you are going to find that you're going to have to take more responsibility. So even though there's going to be a lot done for you, I do think that gradually you are going to have to take on more responsibilities as you receive help. It's basically a transference of responsibility. Somebody helps you, you get a leg up, and then now it's your responsibility to start acting. And I think that's going to be scary for you. I think you may feel as if you are forever dependent, as if you will always receive intervention, but that's not the case. The intervention you're receiving is temporary. It is assistance, but it is not a replacement for your future ability to manifest. So be aware that you are basically being taught how to fish. You aren't just being given fish for the rest of your life. So you need to be okay with eventually helping yourself. And a lot of the help that you receive, it is going to be tools It is going to be opportunities. It is going to be obstacles taken out of your path. That way you can move forward. So once those obstacles are out of your way, you need to be okay with stepping up and meeting your potential. But I do think you are going to be a little bit afraid to do this at first, just because it's going to be strange to you. You are going to feel as if you are entitled to this forever help, but that's not true. This help isn't meant to make you dependent. It is meant to make you independent, make you capable. You just need those tools and that initial assistance. That way you can actually start acting again. The next card is the Seven of Emotions. One of the things that's going to really block you is that there's going to be a lot of options. Some of the options are going to be amazing, and some of the options are going to be problematic. And you are going to struggle figuring out which option, which opportunity is the one that you should take. So one thing I really want you to do is to ask your spirit guides for help, ask your guardian angels, ask people that you trust. Whenever you have an important decision, see if you can take some time to think about it, take some time to reflect on it, or ask other people for their advice. And don't make impulsive decisions. I want you to really think about your options before you pursue something. That way you're less likely to do the wrong thing, and you'll be satisfied with the path that you do take. And know that there are good pathways. You are probably going to pick those pathways, but the only way you're going to do that is if you take time to think about it first. The next card is the Seven of Voices. This is a card of strategy. This is a sign that you are going to have to act in a way that seems self-serving, that seems as if you are only doing things to help yourself and not other people. You're going to have to be cunning and sly, and I think you're going to be scared of having to do that. You're going to think that you're a bad person for having to do that, but sometimes you need to put yourself first. Sometimes you have to prioritize yourself over other people, over organizations, and it's not necessarily selfish if when you are putting yourself forward, you are enabling yourself to do the right thing. So a good example that people often use is when a plane is crashing and the oxygen masks are going down, you need to put your oxygen mask on first before you put on somebody else's oxygen mask. Even if you are a parent and your child is next to you, because if you pass out, the child wouldn't be able to put your oxygen mask on. And so the point is, by helping yourself first, you are putting yourself into a position where you can help others. And you need to trust that by prioritizing yourself, you are going to be in a situation later where you can return the favor and actually do way more good than the good that you received. So the dependence you are experiencing right now, it's temporary, and the independence you gain from that assistance will help you to improve the lives of others far in excess of what you ever receive now. So don't feel bad for receiving now. Don't feel bad for being prioritized right now, because you are going to pay it back. You are going to give back. So it is okay. It is morally okay to prioritize yourself. Know that, pile 3. So what I want to do now is pull some cards from the Spellcasting Oracle for any actions that you should take to improve your ability to manifest. This spread so far seems a little bit negative, but it does seem like you are going towards a future of positivity, and let's see if we can get you there sooner. Let's see if we can get you there without as much trouble as we are seeing in this spread today. So universe, what are actions that pile 3 can take? What can they do to make their life easier on their road to manifesting? What are their actions? The first card is blessings. You are going to be blessed, but I think you can also ask for blessings. I think you can perhaps use new moon rituals or even once a week, do some sort of scripting or some sort of a petition of prayer, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, where you ask for blessings, where you ask for assistance. And this is a good opportunity to let the universe know when you specifically need something and when you need specific intervention. Because if you vocalize what you need, you are more likely to receive that intervention quicker and more effectively. The next card is lighten your load. So simplify your life. If there is a responsibility that you don't have to take on, go ahead and let it go, or temporarily put a pause on it, because you are doing too much right now and it is causing you trouble. And this is actually an energy I'm seeing earlier in your spread. So you are doing too much right now. Even if you think that you need to be doing a lot of what you're currently doing, let it go for a weekend, a few weeks, or a few months to really relax. And this may not mean giving up every single thing in your life. It may just mean putting the deadline for optional projects further in the future, because I think you need that rest. I think that you need to process things emotionally. That way you can be better at manifesting in the future, because there's just too much going on in your life right now, and you have permission to relax, to take things a bit more easy. The next card is Spirit Guide. Yes, you have a spirit guide, a guardian angel, some sort of spiritual being who is directly intervening on your behalf. You should try to communicate with them. Some people do channeling, some people use tarot. I usually use tarot, big surprise here. Some people, maybe they don't receive messages from their spirit guide, but they talk to them and they allow themselves to feel their presence within their body when they are talking to them. Definitely look up ways to communicate with your spirit guide and just do whichever one sounds the best to you. The next card is Courage. You need to be fearless. So there is a little bit of dependence in your spread, but it's about everything today. Everything we're talking about today is about making you a stronger person, about channeling that inner beast within you and making it useful. And understand that your ability to take risks, your ability to do amazing things, it seems to be compromised right now, but it's not compromised forever. And you are going to be able to pursue your goals with ferocity and ability and competence. And when you are starting to feel encouraged or that you desire to achieve something, trust that courage within you, because it is a sign that you are now more independent and able to pursue something. So trust your desire to act, and it will serve you in manifesting. Now, let's see what your current likely outcome is. This is if you completely ignored everything you learned today, what you were already most likely to experience when it comes to manifesting. So, universe, what is the current likely outcome for pile 3? What were they trending towards already? What was pile 3 trending towards for their likely outcome? The first card is willpower. So you were already trending towards being more independent, about being able to manifest. So it does seem as if, yes, you are going to receive help, but that help, that period of dependence is going to be rather short, and it's very temporary, probably a few weeks to a few months. And then once you process through all of that, once you receive all that help, your life is going to be more self-directed. You are going to be making the decisions and taking on the responsibilities, which is a good thing because you want to be able to make all the decisions for yourself. The next card is travel. You are set to make a big movement. This could be literally moving. This could be traveling on vacation. This could also be a metaphor for making a big change in your life and really changing things about your current circumstances. It's a transformation. You are going through some sort of transformation. The third card is happiness. So yes, it seems like you are trending towards good things. Yes, there is a little bit of stress and anxiety in your spread, and I'm sure you're thinking, man, I don't want that to happen. Understand it is temporary and you are going towards good things. You are going towards manifestation, transformation, and the ability to manifest what you desire, which I like seeing. So understand all the negativity that you're seeing in the spread today, very temporary, and you're going to overcome it. You are already going to overcome it. Some of you may even be feeling that right now, like you have this past impression of this spread, but you're already resolving those issues and you're starting to feel this trending likely outcome, and it's just going to get a lot stronger. So let's end today by figuring out how you can keep leveling up your manifestation abilities. I think that you are currently on a journey, but let's see how we can make that journey have an even better happy ending. So, universe, what can pile 3 do to level up their manifestations? What can they do? How can they level up? What would you like to see pile 3 do to improve their future? So this card here is door to personal healing and happiness. You really need to make sure that you are feeling good. You need to prioritize your personal goals. Perhaps you are really focusing on ambitions or goals of success, which they're not bad. They're definitely admirable, but are they personally relevant to you? Now is the time to focus on your personal goals. One of my personal goals, just as an example, to show this energy, is that I really want to do more jigsaw puzzles. Right? A personal goal doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be something that other people experience. Allow yourself to have personal goals that are just for you, and if you do that, your life is going to improve in a lot of wonderful ways. The next card is patience. Understand that what you are going through right now takes time. You are transforming, you are becoming a more independent person, and that ability to manifest is going to get stronger with time, and you just need to trust that you are heading in that direction, that your ability to manifest and achieve things is going to get stronger with time, and that's really, really exciting for you. So pile 3, I loved your spread today. Yes, there was a little bit of negativity there, but it's negativity that you are resolving, and you are going to be receiving some divine intervention and intervention from the people in your life to assist you. And it's all serving to help you have a better personal life and a better future. So if you resonated with this reading, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more. You can also go into the description of the video for links to my socials, my Ko-Fi to tip, or to book a personal reading. Otherwise, pile 3, let me know in the comments what is one thing that you are hoping to be blessed on in life. I would love to send you that blessing, and I can't wait to see you again.